All right, so we're sticking with the NBA and staying with our drafting players that we like. Jake and I are doing our favorite non-Bucks players. So
Yep.
it comes around during the season where we talk about guys, and we're talking about guys on other teams, and it's like I actually really like that way, like that guy, like I like the way he plays, or I like the way he carries himself, or he's just a good person, whatever it may be, play style. Any of that. So Jake agreed to take the number one baseball pick. So I get the number one basketball pick, and it's a super, super easy choice for me. And it's Mikal Bridges is my favorite non-Bucks player. If he could find his way to the Bucks, and he won't because he's going to get like massively paid.
Yeah.
I would love Mikal Bridges. The guy has not missed a game in his career. He plays great defense. He's a capable scorer. Yeah, I really, really love me some Mikal Bridges.
I mean, on top of that, he has a disgusting, absolutely disgusting 3-point celebration, dude. Like everybody's doing it now. I have a lot of star power on mine, so for my first pick, I'm going to go with Damian Lillard.
Damian Lillard. He's number 7 on my list.
Ooh.
So he's on my list. My next guy, I'm going to go with a guy who just won a championship. I'm going with Jamal Murray. Dude, I love the way he plays. And honestly, I fell in love with Jamal Murray in the bubble. Watching him and Damian Lillard going at it, and then him and Donovan Mitchell going at it. Dude, those basketball games were so fun to watch.
I wish I could go back and show you text messages from me and my cousin Brennan, because I was literally crying when Jamal Murray got picked before the Bucks picked that year. I wanted him so bad. I was like, dude, he'd be so perfect for the Bucks. We need a point guard so bad. Oh my God! Imagine him and Giannis.
I'm happy for him that he recovered from the ACL that way.
Me too. So my next pick, I think everybody likes watching this guy, right? He's literally must-watch TV. If I'm home on the weekends and I have a chance to watch a game of his, Steph Curry. The guy's
that's a great pick.
He's too much fun. Most of the time, people start hating winners after a while. They start hating on dynasties. I cannot find it in my body to ever hate Steph Curry because he's just a great guy, and he's just he works so hard, and he's just so fun to watch.
And he was, I would say, arguably the most successful this guy won't succeed in the NBA player. I did air quotes when I said that for anybody who's going to listen to the podcast later.
Yeah.
Most successful, this guy isn't going to succeed. Coming out of Davidson, he's too small. He's too this, too that.
Ankles are bad.
Yeah. So, yeah, definitely like that pick. My next pick, I'm going to go, man, this pains me so badly that he went to a team that I don't like. And then he signed a 2-year extension with that team today, which bums me out. But it's Kristaps Porzingis, my third pick. I really like Kristaps Porzingis. I really, 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 really wish he wouldn't have ended up on the Celtics.
Yeah, that's gonna suck. But he's got to guard Giannis, so it is what it is.
True.
My next one is, he's not a star. This is probably my only non-star on my list, but it is Kevon Looney. Love his work ethic. Love that he represents Wisconsin. He's just a guy that goes out there, understands his role, and he just does that so good. Rebounds and plays defense.
That's a good pick. So I'm going to go with a guy who got one of our favorite players, Brook Lopez, snubbed from a major award this last year. I'm going to go with Triple J, Jaren Jackson Jr. He's another guy, I like his work ethic. I like his play style, honestly. He's really all over the place. I really like Jaren Jackson Jr.
That is a surprising pick that I had no idea was coming on this list. That's a good one. So do you want me to go with my most obvious pick that you're definitely going to be able to name, or do you want me to go with the one where I said is kind of cheating?
Well, just get the obvious one out of the way because I know who it is.
LeBron James. I've loved LeBron his entire career. I separate the political side and the guy off the court, even though I think that he is a good person. I love the way that LeBron plays basketball. If I was going to build a basketball player, a guy that can score, a guy that is fast, a guy that can dunk, a guy that can play defense, a guy with the pass first mentality, the basketball IQ,
strength.
To me, LeBron is the GOAT. Giannis is etching up that list, obviously. But LeBron James, dude. He had to be on my list. And if Dwayne Wade was still playing, he'd definitely be on yours.
He would have been my first pick.
Yeah.
Part of the reasons why we've been friends for so long.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, watching Miami Heat games was a strong bonding experience for us.
Yeah, it was. And now look at us.
I know, right? All right, so my last pick, I have two guys on my list. One guy because he has a really cool nickname, and the other one is just because I really respect his play style. I got kind of a lot of big guys, so I'm gonna skip Bam Adebayo in exchange for Paul George.
Oh, Paul George, PG-13, huh?
Yeah. No, he's the number 13. I got to pick number 13.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I like him. He took the Heat to the brink a couple times when he was in Indiana.
Yeah.
Then he got traded to Oklahoma City, finished third in MVP voting, and now he's kind of gone by the wayside in LA a little bit, but I still respect his game. So I'm going to go with Paul George.
Yeah, it's a good pick. I like it. So this guy technically hasn't played a single minute in the NBA, but good God, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be glued to watching this guy, and it is Victor Wembanyama. I am going to be one of those guys. Okay. I know that it technically is cheating since he's not really in the NBA.
I don't think so. He's drafted.
Does that count? Okay.
I'll give you that one.
I just think that, you're calling this guy the greatest prospect ever or the greatest prospect since LeBron James or this guy's this. He's 7'3.5", 7'5", who freaking knows. But Victor Wembanyama is going to be something to watch, and he's going to put the Spurs back on the map.